How did you meet Bob?
Well, I met him before then. I invited him up when he was taking bridge lessons. And I said, come up and I'll give you a cup of coffee. So he came up once and he came the second time. But the first time I met him, I was at somebody's house, a friend of mine, and he was a friend of the husband. And we went there for dinner. And I was impressed with him. And the next morning I spoke to Harry, and she says, was he nice? I said, yeah, very nice. Did he ask you out? I said, no, but he will. She said, maybe he won't. I said, he will. Did you like him? I said, yeah. Could you be serious about him? I said, this is the man I'm going to marry. And he never even asked me out or anything. And then the second time he came up to have a cup of coffee, and he asked me out for Saturday night. And that was the first date. I said, sorry that I had a date. I did. I was dating somebody. And so we're still talking. And he proposes. And I say yes, right off the bat. That was in February. We were married in April.
No, this is reality.
Did you cancel your date?
But the payoff was that I was going to sit home on Saturday night. I called up the guy that I had the date, and I canceled the date. He says, how long have you known him? I says, oh, a long time, you know. So anyway, and then I still said, let's stay home Saturday night. I called Bob. I says, we'll have to have reservations Saturday night. He's calling into any restaurant. I didn't know if he had a nickel in his pocket. So I called a popular restaurant, Eileen Darling's. Eileen Darling's, you know, they were always busy. This was in February. So he picked me up, and the streets are like glass, ice. We drive up to the restaurant. Usually they have to wait in line to get in. And there wasn't any cars there. And I wondered why.
Oh, no.
And we walk in, not a soul there, just the two of us. A big restaurant, too. And the payoff was that he had his meals was restaurant. And the waitress was one of his waitresses that he knew. And after we left there, he told me she was standing in back of me, and she did this to him.
Mike, you're going to have to cough up.